In order to help students learn and remember these rhyme patterns, you want to create an engaging and fun activity for them to do at maybe centers or small groups using these rhyme patterns. So I chose to do an activity called Sticky Note Word Family Flipbook. So I start this activity by having students go to a center, and then I would have paper prepared for them to create word lists. So they can either make a word list for each rhyme pattern, or they can do a T-chart like I did. Now students can either work together or work with their teacher in order to create these word lists. So I made an example with a T-chart, and I wrote air and ire at the top of the T-chart, and then I came up with some words on each side of the chart that represent both word families. So I have hair, care, fire, and wire. And students can come up with different words that have consonant digraphs or blends in the beginning, or just single consonants. After students have created their word lists, then they will take some sticky notes. So you need to make sure you definitely have a lot of sticky notes for students to use. At the top, they would write their word family that they're working on. So I'm going to do air first. So they would write air on a sticky note. And then they would write one of the words from their list. So I wrote fair. Then, after students have completed writing every word on their list, one per sticky note, they would then put the sticky notes together. And for extra security, you can staple the sticky notes together. An example of a final product is this. This is a word flipbook for the word family air. So on the front you have air, and then underneath I have hair, care, dare, fair, and rare. I could have used more words if I wanted, or I could even have used less. But now it's a flipbook for me to practice these rhyme patterns. And you'd make one for each rhyme pattern. So students can make these word family flipbooks for practicing in school, or they can even make them to practice at home. So they can make 2 sets or just 1 set depending on the time, and choose to bring that set home or leave it in school to practice during free time.